All right, real quick, Eli, talk to me. Tell me how pretty I am.
Hi, Baddie. You're beautiful. Sound check.
Take this.
Yes.
Pick a side, just so you don't block your face.
Yeah.
I guess here is fine.
One more
Hey,
time.
I'm
No, stop. Tell me how pretty I am.
Hey, Baddie, you're really pretty.
Cool. I also think I'm quite pretty. Perfect. Sounds
Oh,
great.
that's your thing, like every time.
No, it is now.
It is now.
I'm starting it right this second. I just wanted to
Yeah.
hear you call me pretty.
Look like pretty anytime.
Oh, wait.
What did you up?
Nothing. I just wanted to get ready to pop it.
Oh, are we doing it all together?
This is your first
Oh,
time.
yeah,
I forgot you've been here before. You just haven't done it.
just
Ready?
haven't done it.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, that felt
Ooh.
good. That
And
was
you
a
got
good crisp. Clap.
All right,
Like open
What?
your hands.
yes.
You
That's an
almost
American
said it.
clap. There you go.
You said like a man. You caught yourself. Clap like a man. A man.
I straight said clap like a man.
Oh, I thought you were catching
like a
yourself.
man. Use your man hands, your big mitts, and
I like you were like this. It's like ride and clap.
I tried, dude.
Eli, it's racially ambiguous and Baddie. That guy's fucking ridiculous. Donut, that's harder to rhyme, but he's a really nice guy. Welcome to Unsubscribe.
Hey guys, thanks for watching the Unsubscribe podcast. Make sure wherever you're listening or watching, whether it's on YouTube, Castro, Spotify, Apple, Google, Amazon, Podbean, Stitcher, or that's all of them. Please leave a comment, like it, thumbs up it, give it a rating of 5 stars, whatever you can do. It helps the podcast out immensely. And Donut and Eli will be very happy if you do that. And we want to make Donut and Eli happy today.
Yeah, for 5 stars on everything and a comment if there is possible, because we need to be at the top. Don't say something motivating. And that's where
Come subscribe. Welcome to the Unsubscribe podcast. Today, as always, you have Eli, Doubletap, myself, Baddie Streams, and my beautiful, sweet Irish baby boy, TweaK.
Hello.
All the way here, all the way in Texas from Ireland.
he moved here. I got you this. I wanted to ask if this actually smells like Irish
Oh my
Springs.
God, let me see.
Did you buy him? Is that a
this
box
soap?
of Irish Spring
It
soap?
is.
It's empty.
I know it's upstairs. Is that Irish Springs?
Oh my God, Show, you know what this smells like? Sorry, show's off cam. Do you remember Radox bath salt? Like you get a bath when you were a kid?
Bath salts?
Yeah.
Don't do bath salts.
That's actually a very nostalgic
This
smell.
is why
for
you
me,
guys have
but-
troubles.
Yeah, but it doesn't smell like an Irish Spring. Irish Springs just smell like water and grass. Like, I just,
Irish approved.
yeah.
Okay, that's the podcast. Bye, everyone. It's just that's it. My boys, hi, welcome.
Stop touching the
We
gas.
got-
He can touch me
never.
all he wants. I like this. This is more attention than I've gotten in years.
She's right there. She's right there.
Man.
Run.
This is starting well.
Dude.
It never starts good. The intros to the podcast are kind of like a car wreck.
Yeah.
We're just slamming, cars are hitting. It's like an icy road and just more cars are piling up. Eventually one will plow through and we'll have a clear path.
Okay.
But until then, it's just a car wreck. And you can't look away because it's a car wreck. And you're like, oh, there's a guy dying right there.
This is the clear path.
I'm gonna watch. Yeah, the booze. the
Yeah. No,
alcohol.
this is helping. This is great.
Everyone gets in that smooth
Also,
drunk phase, and we don't care at that point.
Also, Eli poured like this much vodka in here, so lit. It's New Year's Eve though.
Yeah, happy New Year's
Happy
Eve.
New Year's Eve
Or New
everybody.
Year's Day. Or
Cheers.
It's gonna be 2023 when you watch this. Sorry, hoes. Wonderful supporters.
I can't wait for Fluck to have to bleep every. He's gonna have to blur your finger. He's gonna have to bleep everyone.
We're well past a minute.
No, we're
in.
not. We're within 5 minutes. It's the first 15 minutes. Now we're some bullshit. 5 minutes.
Well, it's 15 seconds from the conversation I had with the YouTube rep yesterday.
We're still. We're 5 minutes.
We just.
Well, still, I feel like I have to do this. F you, Caleb. I think.
You just call him Caleb.
Yeah.
Call him Fluck.
I call him Caleb.
No, everybody knows his name. Everyone knows him as Fluck.
Okay,
Don't
well-
call him Caleb. He's
well-
not a real person.
well,
The moment you
Fluck.
give him a
Hey.
name, he's a person.
Listen. Ever since I shared a drink with that man, he's had a warm spot in my heart.
He's a cutie.
He's a cutie. He's a good guy. We got to get him down here.
We're trying to.
Yeah.
He's gonna be episode 99.
Is he?
We didn't want to fuck up episode 100.
We're gonna have somebody like actually fun for episode 100. You know.
Don't worry, we're gonna on you soon.
No, that's fair. I probably deserve it.
This is what we do.
Don't worry, you can also make fun of us. That's allowed. But just know we're going to give it 10 times worse when we give it back.
But that's how you know your friends.
I know. That's
know your
true
friends.
friendship. Today's going to be about Tarkov and Ireland.
Okay. Tarkov in Ireland?
Yep. Lucky
Okay,
Charms.
Jacksepticeye, chill.
What else did you guys
hang on,
give us?
sorry, 1 second. 33 potatoes out in the field. Sorry, hang on a minute. We got beef and Guinness stew. Bogs.
Haggis.
You speak.
that a thing?
What's the weird Irish language?
The language?
Yeah.
Weird.
Wait, you guys. I swear there's another
Sorry,
like
do
Gaelic or something
you
like
speak
that.
fluent Mexican?
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I
Yeah.
speak terrible Mexican. Have you ever heard my Mexican?
No, I've never
Absolutely
have.
wretched.
Uno mas tequila, por favor.
Yeah.
Donde está la biblioteca?
Donde está
Donde está?
But what's
el
the Gaelic?
banano?
What's the Gaelic?
Yeah.
It's actually like a really like hard language to learn. I've had people say to me like, "Yeah, I'm gonna learn Irish before I go there." I was like, "Well, first of all, there's like 11 people in the country that speak it." So for anybody that doesn't know, like Irish, like used to be spoken by a lot of people, but now it's only spoken in places called Gaeltachts, and there's only a few of them left, and they're like out in the boonies. It's like really small communities of people that still speak the
called
language.
what?
The Gaeltacht.
Can you spell that for Fluck? Because he's gonna put it on the screen because we're all f***ing idiots.
It's like GAELTAECHT or some. I forget.
There's too many letters.
Yeah, it's a long thing, but like
Good luck, Fluck.
when I was a kid, like my parents used to send me there, and you go there for like 3 weeks. It was like a summer camp, and it sounds really bad until you like get there, and it's actually really fun. But you have to speak Irish the entire time you're there.
It's like church when you're a kid.
Yeah, kind of, except like you're in a house with like 15 other dudes or 15 other girls if you're a girl and you're going
Okay, I
there.
was gonna
Like,
say.
but like it's a mess, dude. Like
We
it is.
send our children to these old guys. They're not allowed to speak a certain language.
Yeah,
Everyone's
I know,
just like,
it always is like a really old like couple that like runs the house as well. Yeah, because they like cook you dinners and shit. And, like,
They lock kids in the basement, don't they?
if you speak English, yeah. no, they don't. They just send you home if you do that.
Wait, if you speak English, they send you home?
Yeah, you've got like 3 strikes, you're out. Like if you're caught speaking English, like they'll send you home, and it's like it was expensive to go there. Yeah.
What the? That sounds like a boring ass fun camp.
No, it was actually really fun. Like after like because before you go there, you think this sounds terrible because we had to do Irish in school. Like we learned all that
In where?
Like, in school.
What's that?
Like a school education, Eli. Like
A
Stop
stew?
mocking
A
our
stew?
guest accents.
Stew?
a school. So when I was
School.
so when I was a wee lad, like we used to go to go to school.
I love it.
Jesus Christ.
Don't rub your hands around here. You get a 3-strike rule. You get the fuck out.
Okay.
If it gets too bad, just punch him in the face. It's
No,
fine.
it's fine.
After we get drunk
dude,
and we'll wrestle.
I am so used to the absolute abuse that I've incurred my entire online life being somebody who's Irish. Because it's just like everybody, first of all, thinks you're an alcoholic, thinks you know a leprechaun, and yeah.
And watch Boondock
Those are all
Saints.
true.
And watch Boondock Saints, which is actually a good movie.
As you're drinking alcohol,
As I'm-
you know
yeah.
a leprechaun.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, no, it was actually a lot of fun. I met a lovely lady.
Confirmed.
A lovely lady there. We did our thing, and then I never heard from her again when we left. So yeah,
And now you're married.
Can you speak Irish?
I can. What do you want me to say? So what?
Tell Eli to go f himself.
Eli, fucking Cur Ishbeen Seuss the Hone. So that's about as close as I can get to saying go f yourself. That means Eli, put a sausage up your ass.
Cur Ishmi.
Cur Ishbeen. Ishbeen is sausage.
Cur Ishbin.
Seuss.
Why are you so German when you're trying to say it, Eli?
Dahon.
The hone. The
The
hone, that's your ass. Your bum.
I love Dahon.
Yeah.
Dahome is where the heart is.
Dahome is where the heart is. That's the new shirt. Dahome is where the heart is. The herm is where the house is. That's my Irish accent.
Where are you from?
Me Lucky Charms.
I heard you started going German into Hispanic to the fucking Swedish chef.
Also,
Man of many talents.
one funny thing, I gotta say this because this pisses me off, right? Everybody tells me, right, oh, you eat Lucky Charms for breakfast. No, I don't. Because in Ireland, we don't have Lucky Charms. Because it's not an Irish company. It's an American company that made them. Okay? I'm just saying.
What's
right?
an Irish cereal?
An Irish cereal? Oh God. Be like Kellogg's show?
I just picture potatoes falling into
it's like
a
really...
bowl, and then they pour milk on their potatoes. They're just like, oh.
Can I leave?
Potatoes, they're magically delicious.
It's just like everything. Do you just imagine that like every time an Irish person opens their press, whether it be like a bag of bread or like a box of cereal, it's just all potatoes.
Potatoes rolling out.
And then for littler things, it's like tater tots. It's just like everything's made of potatoes. Our shampoo, our dish soap, our like.
Okay, Baddie, we have a question. He already knows the answer. What is the stone or rock from Ireland?
The Blarney Stone?
Oh, good job.
Oh, you knew that?
Yeah.
Yeah, they kind of had to shut that down because of COVID.
Oh yeah.
You have to kiss it.
Who'd have guessed?
That's a
What?
You have to kiss that one. Isn't there a famous?
Yeah, it's like mega sketch. I didn't know this, but like it's up like a castle and they like hang you over an edge to kiss it. I didn't know that.
Upside down. You have to go like upside down on that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. It's wild. But
So the Blarney Stone's a super spreader.
yeah, so now when you gotta kiss the Blarney Stone, you gotta wear a fucking mask.
Ew, why would you kiss that? It's like you get to see the people in line that is gonna kiss that in front of you. You're like,
Oh, yeah.
man, you just spraying it with disinfectant. Like
Dude,
you
upside
wipe
down.
it clean real quick. You're like,
Because like my parents used to run a bed and breakfast, and like we'd be like, "What are you doing today?" "Oh, we're gonna go kiss the Blarney Stone." I was like, "Yeah, you kissing fucking 10,000 other people." It's like
You hooer.
yeah, who are you?
oh man, that's freaking.
If you're gonna say it right. You who are?
Hey,
You who are you?
yeah, here.
Yeah, who are you?
Good.
Well, we're glad to have you, you
Thank you.
beautiful son of a bitch. You're actually hanging out. You're learning firearms. You're learning American culture. You're,
Sorry.
Yep. Sorry. You're actually. This is great. He moved here. He is losing weight while eating American food. This is a
That's
first
true.
in
To be fair,
history.
I might be the first person in human history that's lost weight by eating Popeyes because I got food poisoning.
No, that's a pretty common thing, honestly. No.
Dude, I lost like 3 pounds in like 2 days. It was great.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Was it coming out both ends or just one? You were trash binning while shitting yourself? Nice.
Yeah, it was.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Hell
that was not a.
We've all been there.
All I gotta say is I'm really glad that apartment we moved into has 2 bathrooms because I got some privacy.
You ruined one.
It was there was some serious porcelain painting going on, like
Just yellow tape over. It's like,
Yeah.
don't go in there. It was
like
like
a
the
crime
winter.
scene. Yeah.
The winter of last
God,
year. That's how
man.
my house 2 years ago.
Yeah, I get it. So how are you feeling right now? You a little tired?
I'm actually,
You've been
dude.
streaming a lot lately.
So I'm actually good today. I slept for like 12, 13 hours last night
Yeah.
after the 36-hour thing. I was surprised I got through that because I made it to almost 24 hours.
Well, here, hold
then-
on. Before we do that, why? What do you do on the internet?
Oh, I play video games. Hey, I played like Tarkov.
He's a fucking nerd.
Yeah, I'm a nerd. I'm a big nerd. So I do Tarkov YouTube videos. I stream Tarkov. I stream other things, but mostly Tarkov. Mostly
Do a little
Tarkov.
Escape from Tarkov. We all know you love when we talk about that.
Since 2017.
He did start playing some Modern Warfare. with me.
He's a
I didn't just
crackhead.
start. I dumped like 250 hours into that game in like 2 weeks.
He was so good. Oh, it was so nice when like Zek's also fucking terrible English, and then you. I was like,
He
oh,
doesn't speak terrible English.
No, but it's 2 accents that I'm just having a heyday because he's not used to Zex either, and Zex is. Hey, okay, we're going here. Okay, everyone go here. Oh my God, there's guys right there. Where are we going? Hey, what are you doing, man? And you're like Tony Montana's on the other line. we're making calls. Jesus Christ!
Oh,
We're just
man.
laughing our asses off. But I told Zex, I was like, hey, we're gonna have TweaK, and he's like, who's that? I was like, yeah, trust me, you'll like him. And day one, he was like, oh, man, I got a text from him. He's like, man, the TweaK guy is really good at calls and stuff, man. I was like, yes, Tony Montana, he is very good at calls. That's why I like playing with him. But we got a dub, like.
We did get a dub after. Yeah.
Oh, we got that spicy fucking dub.
Yeah, that was like I was so sad because that game I did nothing. But like all the other games, I felt like I was doing great. And then when we finally won one, I was like, oh, I helped.
I'm here too.
And like in like the after game screen, it's like it
You
was
were in
like
the way
TweaK,
back.
and then it was like the supply dropper. And it's like the fucking token medal for the dude that lost or whatever, you know. And I'm like, okay, I brought the ammo box, guys. Here.
You don't want to open the scoreboard. You like just keep it closed. Just keep
Mash through to the next menu.
It was a good game though, because like towards the end there was like 5 minutes where it was just like all comms, and it was just like, yeah, we did it.
We fought in like an open water. We were like pushing. That was that one, right? It was like that lake. We were making calls. Everyone's shooting. We're like, just fucking
You guys
spraying.
are fucking nerds.
Oh,
I know.
So
It's
recently,
so fun, though.
Tarkov's doing drops right now. Tarkov just wiped. For everyone who doesn't know what that means, the game we play way too much of just did a big reset, big update, the biggest update.
Oh, for years,
like,
since like Interchange or Labs.
Okay, yeah, probably.
Yeah,
Interchange,
like
actually.
this is a big one.
And they're doing an event mixed with Twitch where there's these drops where you get free items if you watch the shit while it's going on. And basically what that means is every Tarkov streamer burns their life to the ground and streams nonstop. Like TweaK did 36 hours.
Yeah.
I did 26 and then 16 the next day. Yeah.
It's like that one time of the year where it's like all hands on deck. I imagine it's like Christmas Day for Santa Claus, you know? 'Cause Santa Claus.
Because he's real.
He's real. He's
real.
making the presents with his elves and shit, you know? So it's
Slave
like
labor.
that one time of year where, you know, you just stay up for like 2 days to get your job done because we moved and we spent all our money getting here. And Amazon
collect that money.
Amazon gives us a lot of ad money during drops.
Yeah.
Shows like standing just out of frame with like a whip. Just like, be any more entertaining. You're not getting enough subscribers. So yeah, that's what drops is for us. It's a fun time of year though, but you wouldn't want it like every
once
month.
a fucking dude. Once
a year.
I might be able to do it a second time.
Yeah.
Maybe. But like my voice is shredded. I'm fucking exhausted. I slept like 4 hours yesterday. Like I ended my stream at like 8 a.m., 9 a.m. this morning. Or I ended my stream at 8.
I said that to Show when she got up. I was like, Baddie's asleep. Like, what are you talking about? He just finished a few hours ago. She's like, oh yeah. I was like,
Yeah. And now we're here drinking.
That was our phone call yesterday. He was like, oh, this. I was like, podcast. And he was like, oh, I ended at 8 a.m. I was like, let's do it 2 p.m. And then he was like, I'm going to do this. And then today it was like, I'm going to go get the sign. Do you want to get food first? I was like, nah, we can just go to the podcast. I would like to get food first. Got it, bro. I need food. I need food right now. I was like, but then we're good. We'll get food first.
also, I gotta say, I'm unsure of the authenticity of that Irish bar. I don't think I've ever seen an Irish bar that serves orange chicken.
It's surprisingly
It's good,
good,
though.
though.
It was
It's not
good,
that
though,
it's
yeah.
not good. It's just definitely not an Irish pub.
You're saying O'Connor's is not?
No, it was Conroy's.
Oh, Conroy's,
Yeah. Which is, like, I do actually know a few people with the last name Conroy, so that is an Irish name. Yeah, but none of the staff are Irish, so that's a no for
Hear
me.
that? I guess we have to cancel them on Twitter.
A bunch of Mexicans working there.
Yeah, God, dude, you see the guy cooking our food, dude?
It really is though.
Huh? Food?
Delicious.
I found that place the other day. I was like, hey, they got fucking whatever.
Shepherd's pie,
Shepherd's pie. I was like, this is dope.
We'll have to get Show to make you like a real shepherd's pie, because what you got wasn't shepherd's pie.
They pile. So I forgot. I forgot. You have to tell them not to put gravy on it because they put like an inch of gravy.
Oh,
It's so
no.
much. It ruins it. It really does.
Yeah.
That's why I scoop it off. But
Man.
fuck, man, we've been
You want
gaming.
me to catch up? I can catch up. It's a bit early in the day, like. You know,
Is
but
it?
I'm
It's
down.
fucking. It's like 4 o'clock, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's 4 o'clock.
That's like 10 p.m. Irish time. Shut the fuck up.
That is true. Dude,
I should
be
ask
drunk.
Ryden. Ryden would know what time
6
it is.
hours.
6
I
hours,
think-
yeah.
I think it's 7 because it's 6 from the East Coast. I think.
it's 6 hours. So I was talking to my mom the other day. So I was like, it's 6 hours ahead because it was 6 p.m. She was like, yeah, it's midnight. Thanks for calling me so fucking late, asshole. she actually rang me one time by accident. I woke up and I was like, oh God, someone's dead. Because my mom was ringing me and it was 6 a.m. And I just woken up. And I answered the phone. She's like,
dead.
yeah, because like, dude, you get calls in the middle of the night from like your family or something. It's like, oh, someone's dead, you know? But like, yeah, I answered the phone. She's like, hey, how's it going? I was like, yeah, I'm fucking sleeping. And she's like, oh yeah. I was like, well, you know, good night.
I'm fucking tired. I can call
damn
Baddie
it.
any time of the day, and he sounds like that. I'm fucking sleeping. I'm like, bro,
It's like it's
3 p.m. right now. The fuck?
like I went to bed an hour ago.
Sorry, this is my thing. I'm like, okay, bro, sorry.
Yeah, I'm a train wreck with a schedule, man. It's not good. It's not good at all.
Streamer lives.
I don't know what's happened since I got here, but like I've been like really good about it. I've been like up early, I've been streaming during the day, you know, off early, reasonable hour, bed at reasonable hour of the night, you know. Yeah, it's weird. I was even going to the gym for a while until I got sick.
And what's your excuse now?
I'm waiting for Tarkov drops to be over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
And then my excuse for when it was coming up to Christmas, I was like, well, it's Christmas. And,
It's cold outside. The sun's out.
Before that it was
chilly.
cold. Yeah.
Got
So
cold as fuck.
it's really nice now though.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
There it
we're
is.
not talking about the weather. This is not a fucking
Yeah, that's fair.
80-year-old
Yeah,
podcast.
that is fair.
Hey,
Let's
guys, how's the weather?
For real, there was
Arthritis
the
is-
polar vortex and everything from.
It had to be way worse last year though. Either that or everyone in Texas is a massive pussy.
No, they're all massive pussies.
Really? Dude, I was outside and I was like, yeah, it's a bit nippy. People out there in like these big Gore-Tex jackets, like, oh my God, I'm gonna die. And I'm like,
We had that. We fucking filmed a podcast episode at like 60 degrees.
Oh my God.
Walked outside and
That
it was 20
fucking-
degrees.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
the day that shit hit, we were here at like 11 a.m. We started early it was like an 11 a.m. podcast. We filmed and it was like 50 degrees. We walked outside. It was like 20. I was like, what the fuck just happened?
It was a fucking switch.
We were
like,
only in
walked
here for
out,
like
I was
3 hours.
Holy shit. What the fuck just happened? That's fucking miserable. Oh,
yeah, because at home it's just miserable all the time. It's actually part of
Yeah.
the reason why I moved here. Like most people are like, why did you move from Ireland? It's such a great place. And it's like, well, because everyone's depressed and the weather sucks and so do the taxes. So yeah.
Oh.
Good place to visit though. I'd always recommend Ireland as like a good place to visit, but as far as living there goes, not so much.
A lot of people just don't. They've never traveled, done a lot of different things,
Yeah.
explored. They just see this this preconceived idea. It's like, I want to live X,
Yeah.
Y, or Z, and then no, you don't.
No, you don't. Yeah, take it from someone who actually did live there. Dude, there's so many people as well that since I've moved here and like streaming and stuff, people are like, why do you have Ireland in your tags? And it's like, because I'm Irish. It's like, what is like your granddad Irish or something? It's like, no, I am Irish. I just moved here like 2 months ago. And they're like, you're not Irish. You're just using it for views. And I'm like, so
his
What a
voice.
stupid fucking.
yeah. So it's like this whole
No,
time.
that's what we're going to talk about today. How stupid the fucking internet is sometimes.
Cause like, what have I've just had like this masquerade for like the last however many years I've been streaming since like 2017 that, all right, show, here's what we're going to do. We're going to pretend to be Irish and then we're going to move to America and then we're going to really milk it over there. You know, it's like,
It's your evil plan.
Everybody knows the Irish do great over here.
Apparently. Yeah. Oh, actually they do.
Do they?
Except I was getting my hair cut the other day and the lady asked me where I was from. And I was like, oh, I'm from Ireland. And she was like, sorry, where? I was like, Ireland. And she was like, where? I was like, she's like, is that in Texas? I was like, no,
It's
it's in
Ameri-
it's in Europe. And she's like, oh, like where France is? And I was like, yeah. And then she was like, so where's Ireland? And
Called public education.
yeah. And I was like, well, it's like in Western Europe. She was like, you know where, I said to her, do you know where like England is? And she was like, no. And I was like, okay. You're getting
This
a tip.
conversation's not going anywhere. Can you just finish cutting my hair, please? I'm going to sit here and pretend this just didn't happen.
That was the first time ever.
Did you go to Great Clips?
Oh,
Where'd you go?
I don't want to put it on blast. It was in the rim.
Okay, as long
Yeah.
as long as it's not like a friend. Never get your hair cut in America to like a Great Clips, a Sports Clips, anything that says Clips in the name. Pretty much.
Is it specifically clips with a Z or?
If you can walk in day of and get your hair cut, like, and it's like a guy that's like, they're gonna fuck your haircut.
No, okay.
I mean, she did a pretty good job. I'll give her
Walk-in
that. You know?
barbershops have always been pretty good to me, though.
Oh yeah, and also the haircut was $50 fucking, and that was before the tip, and that
That's-
blew me away. I've
yeah.
never spent more than $20 on a haircut.
Yeah, it's the difference between
Yeah.
a barbershop and like a walk-in salon here for sure. Yeah.
Hi, Baddie. Do you like sex stuff? I do too. With the opposite sex. Sometimes. With all the bad news about these prices these days, it's nice to know that Adam and Eve is still offering the best deal.
What kind of deal, Eli?
You're talking about adamandeve.com. Get 50% off plus free shipping. That's 50% off an adventurous new toy.
How adventurous?
Perhaps a dildo, massive. You see that mushroom behind you? Turn around, Fluck, punch in. That could be a toy that could insert inside you, and it could be 50% off.
I like 50% off.
Be adventurous, maybe some slippery lube, or almost anything else you desire. What is your desires, Baddie?
Butt plugs.
Me too. Speaking of which, that mushroom. Our podcast listeners will get 50% off almost any item. And
What's the code?
The code is just use UNSUB at checkout and you'll get 50% off of any of your sex toys and free shipping. Just use code UNSUB at checkout and you'll get 50% off. Fluck, that's just in case I can't say sex. I'm not sure. And free shipping. Doesn't matter what you choose. All will be packaged and sent discreetly to your front door. Man, that would be weird. It's just a giant box painted black.
I kind of wish, like, what if we had like a clear box? Like, I want just tape on the. I want people to see the fucked up shit I'm buying, because what better way to meet your neighbors than like, yeah, box of dildos. And then
It's like a display case.
I would love a display case of.
Shipped.
Can we build a display case of dildos over there?
I love that.
Like, instead of a fridge, what if we just put dildos?
Yeah, it's like,
I like to keep my dildos chilled.
it's one of the rooms. We don't know why. Not only will you save money on gas, movies, and date night dinners out, but this is the item that will continue to save you money, deliver tons of fun and satisfaction. So go to adamandeve.com, select any item, and then use code
UNSUB, UNSUB.
This is an exclusive offer specific to this podcast, so make sure you support our show and use the code UNSUB to get you not just the 50% off, but also 100% free shipping. Code UNSUB. Go to
Imagine ordering like a full, like a box, like a big old box of dildos, butt plugs, fucking just like cock rings.
No, a sex
Free
doll.
shipping.
Just in full display.
Adamese, can you make sex dolls of me and Eli?
But don't wrap them when they ship. I want it delivered with it's
Just a shipping label.
And I'm all rubbery, just showing up at the door. So go to adamandeve.com right now and use code UNSUB. Bam! Who wants better sex? Us. I don't know why. Yeah.
Us.
Right, Fluck?
Anyway, now we're talking about haircuts. So we've got the weather covered. The haircuts.
My bursitis was acting up.
Yeah, shit. Dude, I'm asthmatic. When I first moved here, the hay fever, my God.
Did you actually?
Cedar fever.
Did you get cedar? Oh,
I had it for like a week. Yeah, and then now
No,
I'm fine.
anybody who's in Texas, fuck you for the cedar fever shit.
dude, cedar fever
What
is no
the
fucking
fuck?
joke.
Yeah.
Like,
Annihilated me for like a month. I was like,
A month?
bro, I was fucking ruined.
Jesus. Yeah, it took me like a week and I was all right. I was adjusted.
I have pictures of I got bit by red ants. Those little fucking the ants don't fuck around here either. But
Okay.
I had that, and then I didn't know I got cedar fever because I have no allergies until that 1 week that
Never
I had
had
it, and
allergies in
then
my
I
life.
never again.
Yeah.
But fuck my life, did that cedar fever. Went to Crispy's, I got those bites. My foot, it looked like the elephant man. I just had this log that went down to 5 toes. It was just a tube of meat with like 5 toes sticking out. I was like, oh, I need to wrap it. And then they're like, what's wrong? I was like, I'll take something there. And then I like turn around and they're like, why is your face swollen and red? I was like, what? I look in the mirror. I was like, oh, fuck my life. What the fuck is going on? I'm like taking medicine. I'm like, I gotta go, guys.
It's like you see that episode of The Big Bang Theory where Howard accidentally eats seafood or something. It's like one frame he's fine, the other frame he's like,
Literally. And I was like, I gotta go home. I gotta wrap my foot. I'm dying. And then 2 days later, everything's gone. Never had that ever again. I was like, fuck my life. And they're like, cedar fever. I was like, that's it. Dang.
But it's only cold for like 2 weeks out the year, so that's pretty fucking amazing. It's kind of worth the pain.
yeah,
Of like the chronic sunburn.
yeah. I'm not looking forward to, as my brother said before I moved here, I'm going to turn into a puddle of milk. Yeah. Because like in Ireland, like the weather now, like it's for me, I'll say it like it's like 20 Celsius. Could do your fucking conversions.
Fluck freedom math, please.
Yeah, freedom math, Fluck on screen now.
I just picture bullets popping up, a flag, McDonald's hamburgers equals, and then this Fahrenheit. It's like, this is a Fahrenheit.
I've already.
Oh, God.
You're gonna keep talking. He's just gonna go as you're adding shit. You know?
He's just like, motherfucking Eli with his funny jokes.
But this is like peak Irish summer.
Right
This
now.
is about as like hot as it gets. Yeah, you'll have like some days where it might creep up into like 30 Celsius, but that's rare. Yeah, and we get that for like a couple of weeks a year, and then the rest of the year is just like miserable and rain. So this is a great trend for me.
You're doing what I'm doing. I'm like 30 Celsius.
I'm like 0, 20, 10.
That's like 90 or something, I think.
Ain't no way it's 90. That's hot. 90's hot.
Is it? I don't know.
You're talking about how mild it is, then you're like,
this
it's
is
90.
to us. I'm like, man, it's fucking 15 glyphoids out right now. And you'd be like, you're like, what the fuck's a glyphoid? Exactly. What the fuck's a Celsius? None of us know this.
A glyphoid? Is that what the glip-glops used to fucking tell the temperature?
Glip-glops measurements. That's a distance.
Jesus Christ.
There's another good shirt. What the fuck is a Celsius? We gotta get that one before the fat electrician steals it.
Oh, God.
Which Nick has come up with our new shirt design.
He came up with the shirt design?
Oh, yeah. He texted to me today.
Are we
it
gonna
is-
spoil it for everybody right now?
Fuck yeah, we are.
Eli's the king of spoilers. Anything. Any cool secret surprise?
This Omega Ligum Cum. Ligma Cum. That's what we're gonna do.
Dude, you should go hand those out at a bunch of colleges. Like, that would be hilarious. Because none of them know what that shit means.
Omega Ligma Cum. It's fucking gold. Is that not genius? I was like, you're fucking genius, Nick.
Oh, there I love it. I hate that I love it, but I love it. Can it be yellow like that too?
100%.
I
We can
love
do
that.
all the
We gotta
frat
do
colors.
like the bright fucking college colors and
Oh,
shit
yeah.
with that one.
Yeah.
Frat color.
Can't wait to rip the sleeves off one. Do a keg stand.
Oh,
I'm gonna
God.
stop my joke there because it doesn't get any better.
What was it leading to?
No. You know where it was leading. It's not funny. It's not funny.
We're talking about the biscuit.
Lads, don't be silly. Wrap your willy. All right.
Well, that's the mildest fucking.
I don't know. Well, he wouldn't know what Limp Biscuit is probably.
Oh, like soggy biscuit.
Oh, you call
Oh
it
yeah, I
different.
know.
Okay.
Yeah, we have a
Soggy
different name for
Biscuit.
that in Ireland. I never played
Limp
it.
Biscuit, like the band.
I can't tell if you're fucking with. Wait, what's Soggy Biscuit? We can play later.
Okay, so what?
No,
you-
no.
I don't know. I don't know what this is.
He doesn't know Limp Biscuit or Soggy Biscuit. That's
What?
why
Really?
you're not here. I'm like, why are we connecting on this?
Yeah.
Is this a college thing? I didn't go to college.
I didn't eat Baddie. I'm Mexican. I 100% didn't go to college.
What is? I don't know. I genuinely have no idea what the fuck you're talking.
We're all the
I think
guys.
Limp Bizkit, I think of a band, and no, I'm gonna rip someone's face up. You know, like fucking slamming.
Are we really about to explain what this is?
Yeah, it's where like there's a biscuit in the table. We all get naked,
no.
jerk off on it.
Yeah.
And then the last person that comes on it has to eat it.
Yeah.
Soggy biscuit,
Soggy
Limp biscuit.
yeah. I never did it, but I heard of people doing it.
I play it every Friday with my friends.
Can I come?
Yeah.
Cool.
2 times.
Yeah. I know I'll win. So that's why I want to play.
Win or lose.
Hey guys, in the comments below, can you just let us know if you've ever played Limp and or Soggy Biscuit? I just
You've
it's
never
simple
heard-
yet. I've never heard of this.
Wait, get the fuck
That's
out
crazy.
of here.
It's been in like a bunch of movies and shit too. Like,
Yeah.
I heard, like what are those like movies about like American
Yeah, pornos?
students and shit?
Like,
no,
what the
like American Pie and all. I swear it's like in American
It's
Pie
not
or
an
something.
American Pie.
It's
He
in,
fucks up
there are some movies where
Van
they talk
Wilder.
about
Yeah,
They
it's-
jerk a dog off into some fucking donuts. Like,
Oh,
Wait,
Yeah.
you've never seen Van Wilder?
classic movie.
you're gonna have us, dude. If we start down the rabbit hole of shit that I haven't seen, we'll be here for the next 7 weeks. Like I'm so bad
They don't
at
have
movies.
TV or movies in Ireland.
Yeah, you've never heard of Lord of the Rings. You were talking about that.
Okay, I have one thing to say about the Lord of the Rings, and I don't care what
Watch
everyone
your fucking
says.
mouth. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, I will fucking.
We will literally.
I will-
You were in wrong
You're gonna
company.
be the biscuit.
Show and I tried to watch it like last year. We got halfway through the Fellowship. I fucking turned it off. I was bored out of my fucking mind. I've seen them all. I just don't like them.
Get!
I am a Star Wars.
Eli, get the gun!
I'm a Star Wars stat. Where's
Get!
Eli has weapons. He's got
Drive away. My son here.
He just comes down and sits here.
Just up there. He's just like, he sits down. He's like, all right. Can we play disassembly VR now?
I'm still terrified your son's gonna learn how to disassemble a human.
Me too.
They made a movie about that. It's scary.
Dude, his little things. I was like, how was your flight? It was good. It was 4 hours and 28 minutes. Of course, you didn't fucking know that. And then today we were playing superpowers of what date falls on when. I was like, when's your birthday? It's on a Thursday or whatever. I was like, how the fuck do you know this shit? Your brain works so different. How's your day going?
My brain just doesn't work.
That's cool,
Same.
though.
Mine.
Not working? Having a brain that doesn't work?
Wait, no.
I wasn't talking about you. I mean,
No. We got to rewind. Why the fuck don't you two like Lord of the Rings?
Where's your voice?
I don't know. I was yelling at my autistic son. He hates loud noises. It's the other game we play.
Eli's bullying the children again.
I don't know. I find it like really boring. But like, I like Game of Thrones. But like, there's just, I don't know. I'm just not into it. It's like, here's these long scenes of all this beautiful
So you
scenery in
hate
New
hobbits.
Zealand, and like, we're going here,
TweaK hates
and
little
it's
people.
just like, oh, we're walking here, and we're talking about how great the Shire was, and oh no, and it's just like goes on for hours and hours and hours and hours. It's just, I can't. It's
I've
just
sat
so
and
boring.
binged watched the extended editions of every. It's like 14 fucking
The
hours.
director's cut extended.
I swear to God, I don't think I got up to piss. Just, I love it. How do you?
Do you know what it might be? Back when we had the bed and breakfast, my dad used to play, I'll never fucking forget it. I hate Enya because of this. But he had the Lord of the Rings soundtrack, and he used to play that for the guests when he made them their breakfast. So every fucking morning I'd come down, I'd hear fucking Enya's voice. May it be the darkness falls. And just every morning, I'm just like, oh
trauma.
my God. And then da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And I'm just, if I have to listen to this one more fucking time, I'm going to kill myself.
Your dad's a marketing genius. I just
yeah.
want to know him and your mom's convo. It's like, honey, I got an idea.
Oh, he made the decision. Yeah, it was
Oh,
his idea. Oh,
100%.
Is
yeah.
that your Irish accent?
We're going to put on the song.
Fucking, we even watching Peaky Blinders. Like, where's he from? I just love
Your dad's just putting on that CD every fucking day as serving breakfast. He's
It's
like,
a
"They're gonna
CD for
love
sure
this."
too, right? It was an
Oh
it
yeah.
was a CD, yeah.
This is back in the day. This was when this is before I went off to college because they stopped doing that. So this had to have been like, I don't know, 2007, 8, 9. They did that shit for a while. So yeah, that's maybe that's why I hate Lord of the Rings. Yeah.
You have to watch like the Two Towers. Oh, the
I've
fight.
seen them. I'm just not into it. But Star Wars, I'll watch on repeat forever. I don't care.
No
I
shit.
love it.
Wait,
Yeah.
did you like the
slap
old
you.
ones or the new ones?
So 7, 8, and 9 can fuck off. Like as far as I'm concerned, delete those movies. They're trash. I don't care.
I still enjoy them.
like it.
You really,
Wait,
you
what
really
about
enjoy
one?
them?
What about?
Episode 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
I didn't like them when I was younger. I love them now. Yeah, because I feel like just as I grew up, I just started liking the characters more. So like Hayden Christensen and
I like the supercut version. You guys have seen that one dude that went and cut out all the filler dumb shit.
I think so. I think I have. Yeah,
it makes it
yeah.
so much better of an experience. They got rid of the dumb shit and they just like cut
all
it
the
into
political
a
stuff.
It's the filler fluff shit, like the kitty humor. It's all the dumb shit, like Jar Jar Binks shit.
Oh,
so they
okay.
cut all that out and they made it
Yeah.
a streamlined movie,
Yeah, I
which
don't-
actually turned out really good.
I don't like that part, but like a lot of people say they don't like the politics shit. But like after I,
like
watched,
that. I love politics shit.
yeah, because like after I watched Clone Wars, I was like, I'm so glad they left it in because it made it so much more interesting and so much more real that like there's actually like politics and shit going
So
on.
this
you
is
know?
my fucking hill to die on with that whole fucking thing because I love 1, 2, and 3. Those are my favorite Star Wars movies,
That's fair.
and that's because I grew up with those. It's the same reason anybody who's 5 years fucking older than me goes, no, 4, 5, and 6 are the best because you grew up with those. I have that nostalgia. I was 9 years old when the first Star Wars movie, episode 1, The Phantom Menace, came out.
Baddie, I won a fucking drawing contest to get free tickets to watch Star Wars.
Yeah, because you
Phantom
couldn't afford
Menace.
to go normally.
No, God, no. I had to win tickets for my
You
family.
stole tickets probably.
Like
Probably
what
mugged somebody.
What show does to him, my family did. They're like, Drawley! I'm like, yes, Mom. Here. Submit it, please.
We have to go see Star Wars.
And then we're there. I loved it as a kid. I was like, yay, because I was young. And then like watching as an adult, I'm like, man, there's a lot of fluff. And as a movie, like I write, doing all that shit, I'm like,
You don't like Star Wars?
Still love it.
love stuff.
Oh, okay.
I
still
understand
like
there's
Mando's
things wrong
great.
with them and stories are fun. Like same thing with the new Star Wars movies. Like I enjoy watching them. I do because visually they
Beautiful.
are fucking
They're
beautiful.
fun. If you go in as
That's
a
it.
fun movie,
That's it.
setting yourself
And
up
that's
for
my thing.
success.
I don't go into any Star Wars movie at this point and expect a coherent story because there hasn't been one since the beginning. Even with 4, 5, and 6, there was just shit that like the Jedi and Sith are mentioned like once in 4, 5, and 6 the entire time.
I mean, to be fair, like it's a lot of information to
Or
put
the
into
Sith.
a
I think
movie.
The Jedi are obviously mentioned
But
more, but
it's
the Sith-
Like,
Well, it's like it's as Baddie saying. It's going into like Fast and Furious and expecting Citizen Kane. I'm going to have a good fucking time. I'm not going to hear about Van Diesel and his family. Like
family.
It's a good time.
It's like I think the best way to like look at how Corridor broke down the terrible stunts, and I think the Imperial fight with like Emperor Snoke and everything.
oh Jesus
And
Christ.
how
they're dancing.
And the guards are just dancing in the background, doing moves that are making like if you're watching the movie, the first time that goes through, I didn't notice a single bit of it. The moment I watched it again, I'm like, wait, what? And then I watched their breakdown. I was like, oh, that's fucking awful. You're
Yeah.
right. It's shit. It makes no sense. It's poorly done. But visually, for just going in for fun,
Yeah.
it was great.
Like that scene, because like we went to go see it at the theaters when the new movies came out. I don't remember which one it's in,
Absolutely.
but that scene where that one lady who was like the head of the rebellion or whatever sent the ship through the Star Destroyer.
Oh
That was one of the most beautiful fucking things I've ever fucking
That
seen in a
was
cinema.
that was one of the coolest movie scenes
The
ever.
sound.
It was incredible. It was super cool.
3, 2, Happy New Year's! Happy New
cheers.
Year's from our friends over at Manscaped. The ball has officially dropped, but don't drop the ball on your balls in 2023.
You just read over there. I'm gonna take care of something real quick while we're doing this ad copy.
I like it. Whether you had a New Year's kiss or not, the leaders in the below the waist grooming have you covered for your much needed resolution, bringing sexy back, trimming that lower area. Join the 7 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with our exclusive offer to go to manscaped.com and use code UNSUB for 20%
20% off using code ONSUB over at manscaped.com.
and free shipping. Let us have a toast for the new year, a new you, and no pubes.
Maybe like a little bit of pubes, like if you shave it into like a little heart or like a diamond, little landing strip. Get creative, have fun. Check it out. Use the new lawnmower.
Talking points. Do not read. Host talk
Don't-
about new grooming.
Don't read the part that says do not read.
Oh, okay. Sorry. It's the Performance Package 4.0. You'll find this. Talking
This is the
points.
performance package 4.0, right?
Oh, yeah. That's it.
I don't know.
right?
This is a pretty awesome package though. It says Manscaped.
Let's ask Ryan Reynolds what he thinks about that. Inside the Performance Package 4.0, this is my Ryan Reynolds face. You'll find the signature lawnmower 4.0. The advanced skin-safe technology reduces the cut and nicks on your delicate parts. It also comes equipped with your 4K LED spotlight that will shine a light to the promised lands 2023 looks to be. Zzz. How you like that, Ryan Reynolds? I don't know how I use that voice for him.
It's like his weird quiet voice.
It is. Hey, yeah. Hi, Ryan Reynolds here.
That was embarrassing.
To complete this set, Manscaped threw in a shrewd travel bag and anti-chafing boxer briefs as a free gift to keep all those goodies stored comfortably, just like that underwear does for Baddie's balls.
I'm wearing those right now.
Baddie, show your balls.
No,
Just blur out his face. We'll pretend those are his testicles.
that's rude.
And shave your testicles that are now your face. Call to action. You already did that part.
Yes, it's already done. You're so bad at ad reads.
Yeah.
You know what I'm excited for? Fucking Oppenheimer.
Oh, Oppenheimer? Yeah.
You know why? Fucking, he did a real nuke explosion without doing a nuke. That's why everyone's freaking out because, so Christopher Nolan
Yeah,
always uses practical. He replicated a nuke.
Which
TNT?
nuke?
Fucking Hiroshima. So Oppenheimer's about the bombing of Nagasaki and Hiroshima.
Oh,
so
okay.
Oppenheimer's one
No,
of the
isn't
guys.
it about
The scientist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So,
the Manhattan Project.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he fucking captured one on camera. I don't know how they did it. I can't wait. But everyone that's seen it or did it that were there on location, like, it's fucking insane because it's practical.
It's supposed to be. It's not coming out until like late next year, right?
Yeah, but we have a fucking like mushroom. I'm like, holy shit, this is gonna be fucking.
Dude, have you guys seen like the YouTube videos of like what's it called, the Tsar Bomba and all that shit going off?
The
Taysar?
Russian, the biggest.
Taysar?
Dude, they were
Tsar.
So they
Tsar, yeah.
they were told before they set that bomb off that there is a chance that you will set the atmosphere on fire and the earth will cook itself and we'll all fucking die. And they set it off anyway.
Well, do you know they only did half load? That was a half load. The videos you've seen. So the SAR was supposed to be a 100 megaton bomb. If you don't know, Hiroshima and Nagasaki are 18 kiloton bombs. That was the biggest defining moment in all of like explosions at that time. Then we got into megatons. So kilotons, we can do that with J.
The fat electrician is rolling over in his grave right now. He is furious that we're talking about this and he's not here to correct us on everything we're saying wrong.
This is actually, I know all of this. This is like Tism moments.
In the comments below, tell us how many times Eli's wrong in this story. Go,
18
Eli, go.
kilotons. Boom. That's going to be here. Fat Boy and Little Man. Those are the two bomb names dropped in Nagasaki and Hiroshima. But we progressed into the 60s is when the SAR bomb dropped. It was 100 megaton fucking nuke. Jesus. They halved it to 50 just for the test. And that's what we see. Which, if you've seen the SAR bomb, TSAR, it is fucking ridiculous. Like
they set it out underwater, didn't they?
No, that one's in Russia over that.
Up in the Arctic Circle.
Yeah, where it's just like, boom.
Yeah, that is like, you watch that video and you're like, yep, we did that. Humans are doing this. No, it's not going to be a meteor. It's going to be us.
We're absolutely going to be the end of our own civilization.
Yeah.
Dude, Fluck, put up a picture of the SAR versus the Hiroshima nuke. Because it is a zoomed in picture showing it, and then you have the SAR.
Yeah.
It's fucking ridiculous.
It's like that video where like they show like planets compared to suns in the solar system or whatever. Yeah.
Which random tangent right now. Not a tangent, but off topic for suns. Have you seen the new sun that was discovered?
No.
The new sun?
New star.
Okay.
The theoretical star of a black hole star, which is fucking ridiculous. So the sun you're talking about is
Sol.
The star you're talking about is HXY.
Yeah, put your tism hands up.
We have two stars that are really big, and why can't I remember?
Betelgeuse and?
No, Betelgeuse is our closest relative star. It's like
I thought it was still really big, wasn't it?
No, I mean, it's bigger. It's a red star.
Sorry, I'm just bathing in the fantasticism of what's happening.
Eli, why do you know this shit?
Jesus Christ. He's actually like, I'm listening to him like listing off letters. I'm like, oh my God.
XY Majoris. Or Canis Majoris.
Yeah,
so
Canis.
That is like a fucking monster. So
why do I know that?
Yeah, good job, Baddie. Which is like a mammoth. Like we're like a pixel. Our sun is a pixel to that one. Now we have black hole stars, which are fucking ridiculous. They make Canis Majoris look like our sun compared to them. They are mammoth. So the one that they have,
unfathomable is the word you're looking for.
Unfathomable.
You literally cannot. You can't put the scale to that.
It's 2.2 times the size of our solar system.
Jesus.
One star.
How do we find that?
The new telescope, which now my tism is dropping with the name.
I think they might be talking shit with all that. Hey, we found this new thing. No, you're just making stuff up.
I mean, I think it's all the Earth's flat.
You
Earth is flat. I know it's flat.
I'm sorry, dude. You give me one of those cameras, right, and give me some dirt. I will make a picture, and I can go on Twitter on the NASA account and go, we just got this picture taking off, blah, 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 blah. And like everyone will go, wow, that's so amazing. It's so beautiful. I'm like, what are you seeing? Like all these pictures we're getting from space, they're just blurry things. And it's like, they're like, wow, that's incredible. That's so beautiful. I'm like,
you're like, I don't get this.
No, like I like it would be cool if I could see what I was looking at, you know, sorry.
Back to Star Wars.
Back to Star Wars.
I like them. They're shit.
I
liked them, but they were shit.
4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, and 3 breakthrough in a lot of cinema shit for like VFX.
Oh my God. Episode 2 with 3D troopers, the entirety of the movie. There was like one helmet that was actually real in the whole fucking movie or something.
Really? Oh wow.
Go back and watch episode 2. It's every fucking goddamn clone trooper is damn near rendered.
Yeah, rendered.
Cool.
Which is
Which makes sense because they're clones. which
Exactly.
is good. Yeah.
And it's like, I mean, all the stores actually like did really cool technology. Even Mandalorian, they're the one that started the new filming technology for how they do
That
Is it the
documentary
blue
was
screen- the blue-
incredible.
the digital screen.
Yeah.
That room they have is
Fucking insane.
If anybody watching this who hasn't seen it, watch the making of The Mandalorian. It is unbelievable what they're doing with that show.
Our boys Corridor, they're using that for their new. They do that for the
Son
new
of a Dungeon.
Yep, Son of a Dungeon series.
Yep.
They actually
Wow.
use that. They built their own homemade one, which not homemade.
If
it
you
still
haven't,
costs
guys,
a
go
lot.
check out Son of a Dungeon on Corridor's channel. It is an unbelievably fun. If you're if you're looking for a fun Dungeons and Dragons, a fun D&D experience, they're breaking into it in a cool fucking way.
Cool.
But they're doing that. But I mean, Star Wars at the time, like all the minis, all the practical they did. That's the story.
Dude, it makes me happy every time I think of this. But for episode 5, where they were out in the snow on Hoth, and there was like this one guy who was recording the whole sequence with the AT-ATs, and he would come up from a trapdoor into the scene, move it, come down, take a picture. The stop motion AT-ATs. It just
Fucking
makes me
insane.
happy.
It's so insane. I know what
Yeah,
you're talking
it's
about.
so beautiful because it's
again
How little
24
they
frames
do.
in a second.
yeah, it is so incredible to think that, because like when was that made?
72, 78.
Like the shit that they were doing, and like even the shit they did in the first Alien movie is like, it's so underappreciated these days when people go walk back and watch those, because like at the time there was people running out of cinemas. People were screaming. They thought it was real.
And that's like
So scared.
the tech or how it looked, and those are my favorite. Like I always said, if I got into big filmmaking, I'd do practical. I'd go like Christopher Nolan route, where he was like Tenet. That's not
Bro,
a,
that
that's
fucking
not a
movie-
plane. Tenet, that is not a CGI plane wrecking into the building. That is an actual fucking 747 wrecking into the building. He wrecked a real plane and exploded it.
This is where I'm going to give Eli a stroke. I haven't seen it.
Don't. Tenet's not a.
So it's not a great movie.
Oh, okay.
It's
Never
a
mind.
It's
confusing.
trippy as fuck.
Mm.
Like the story makes no goddamn sense, none whatsoever. But how they made the movie, so basically the plot of the movie is things go backwards
Mm.
And forwards at the same
and forwards at the same time. Like there's a parallel universe where everything's happening backwards. So like people are running backwards in reverse, and like they actually had to film, like they trained people to walk and run
Fight?
and fight, and like choreographed fights were in reverse. So instead of punching, you're pulling, or you're pushing your face into a fit. Like it's super, like it's really visually fun to see how
Bullets
they did
going
it.
backwards.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
Like watching people have to run backwards, like train to run backwards to look like they're running forwards. Like they had some scenes where people were running backwards so that they could reverse it, and they had to look normal running forwards even though they were running backwards. It makes no goddamn sense. But
the explosions too were fucking ridiculous because they had explosions going normal and reverse at the same time, and how they were filming it, bro. It was fucking.
like there was
Sounds like a pain in the
how-
ass to make.
It's a Nolan does that all the time. He's
Yeah.
like, how do I make this more Batman?
How can I make it more complicated?
It's like if you watch any Batman, if you watch Inception, a lot of practical shit.
I love Inception.
Does
What
it?
a good fucking movie.
But like Star Wars, Mandalorian, I love Mandalorian. I think they did a really good job. Boba Fett was okay.
Boba Fett, it was the Mandalorian with a shit budget.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Boba
It
Fett
really
was
was.
Mandalorian 1.5.
Yeah.
Like that's what it was.
Boba Fett
Yeah.
was okay until the Mandalorian show, but it was great,
yeah.
and then it was okay.
To be
again.
fair, I thought they did a great job with the whole Sand People and
yeah.
how he like became.
yeah, no, that was that. So
that was
beginning
amazing.
to Boba Fett. I thought was good because it really gave answers to things people have been waiting for
Yeah,
30 years, 30 years.
yeah.
So like that was cool. All the weird city shit was so fun.
I'm just thinking of a South
roll,
Park
are you
joke.
talking about the roll shoot?
I thought the roll shoot too, but never mind.
Oh, the roll. Yeah, those like extra like.
That guy needs to go to jail.
Whoever directed that episode should be smacked. Look what you've done.
Jesus Christ.
Jawas, you know, saying people.
Oh
My brain immediately goes to that. Dude, that fucking. Did you see that went viral recently with Trey doing the Chinese voice and the Japanese voice. It's been going viral because it was showing him in office. He's like, "Did you not know that Japan was separated by a bottle of water?" And then it shows him in studio filming the Chinese part and the Japanese part all at the same time. He's going from accent to accent.
Holy
it's fucking
shit.
beautiful. But they can't get canceled. It's South Park. Like,
Dude, it was still one of my favorite interview moments ever. It was an interview way back in the day. I think it actually, because my brothers got the box sets for South Park because they're on tapes back then.
Yeah.
And I think one of the tapes at the end of one of the box sets was like an interview with Trey Parker and Matt Stone.
Oh, they're so. I remember a bunch of these back in the day.
And the interviewer were saying to them, "So you guys have really made like a really controversial, like, show here." It was like, "Yeah," and they were like, "You also use a lot of celebrities' likenesses. So do you guys get sued a lot?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, we get sued a lot. Like every week there's like something new." And they were like, "So are you going to continue making the show?" And then they said, "As long as the show keeps making enough money to pay our lawyers to stop the lawsuits, we will continue making South Park exactly the way it is now." And yeah.
And they have.
And they have, yeah, which is incredible.
so do you know how they release the episodes? They filmed the week before air date.
Yeah.
So
to
Comedy
keep it topical.
And so Comedy Central cannot tell them to go back and refilm because it's already 2 days before air date. So that's how they get away with a lot of their fucked up shit and humor. Because they're like, "Well, you can't refilm this." And they're like, fucking Comedy Central's like, "Fine, release it, son of a bitch." And you're like, oh, it's so genius because they do that. They did the Tom Cruise Scientology episode where the credits is John Smith, directed by John Smith. They put none of their names in it. And you're like, I would have those guys on the podcast instantly.
Oh my god.
Oh my God. Yeah. That would be awesome.
Matt Stone, Trey Parker. If you guys want to come on the SUBREDDIT podcast, let us know.
We know you're huge viewers.
We'll jerk
of this.
you off.
We'll be the Limp Biscuit.
Back to this. Hold on.
Anyway.
That's where this whole tangent started.
Anyway.
Where? How? Why?
The soggy biscuit thing?
Yes.
I swear, like growing up, like I just heard about it. Like I think it's like an urban legend that like people did this. But like
Yeah, I've
I have
never
a
met
funny
people.
Some of
feeling.
these motherfuckers have done this.
Listen,
for sure. Some of you, I know. I know.
Because like the way I imagine it is like, so as somebody who had never really been to America or knows American culture, like when I was growing up, like I'd watch movies that would be like super stereotypical or like TV shows about like all these American like frat parties at
American
colleges
Pie,
and shit.
Euro Trip.
Yeah, and like
oh my god, what are the other ones? Not another teen movie.
yeah, but like as I was
Anything by
growing up,
Broken Lizard.
but like as I was growing up, I never assumed that any of that was real or actually happened. But now that I'm older and I have people that tell me all the time that they did all this mega fucked up shit for like initiations and stuff, I would not be surprised if a bunch of dudes jerked off on a cookie and somebody had to eat it for initiation.
That would be the last. Yeah. I would
Yeah,
be like,
That'd
that,
be probably
like,
the
that doesn't
easiest.
even sound bad compared to
happened? Was it a military thing? When hazing, remember it was like 5-6 years ago when military hazing got like.
yeah, they're like.
It actually was probably longer than that. It was
yeah,
probably,
it's
it was,
been like
I was
decade.
still in.
Yeah, it was like a decade.
It
ago.
was because like some troops got like, or maybe cadets got like broomsticks shoved up their asses or some shit. Oh yeah. This was fucking mainstream media news headlines.
Join the military, serve your country.
broomstick. Yeah, all the way through. Eli, all the way through. That's where you were that. Yeah, dude, hazing from military was wild back in the day. Shiz. That's a no now. Did you see all the new shit with the military? Angry Cops was doing a bunch. Rich, I love you. He was doing a bunch of shit on it. Drill sergeants aren't going to be allowed to yell at people anymore.
Stop.
And you can't say
Sir
yes,
or
sir, ma'am.
because normally they're called. So drill instructors are how I was been. Yes, sir. No, sir. Army's different. Obviously,
You
they're
say drill
sirs or
sergeant,
officers
drill
only. Drill sergeant. It was always drill sergeant, but in the Marines was always. This was a focus on the Marines. It was always yes, sir. Yes, drill instructor. Whatever. Now they're removing that so you don't misgender our drill instructors.
Which you can have whatever fucking thing on blah 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 blah. You're military, you're training for fucking war. You know what?
Yeah.
That's dying and killing.
You were going out to potentially die, and you were also going to be in charge of keeping your friends alive.
If I have a squad of individuals and I'm like, you need to do this, blah 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 blah, and I point to one, I'm like, you fucking bro, sir, whatever, and then they're like, that out. I'm gonna be like, man, if we're worried about this right now and not getting shot in the fucking face, we got problems right here. There's a time and place for everything.
I've always wondered, like, with that, like, man, I don't know. Okay. This is here we go.
You know what?
Baddie hot takes.
I like my career. It's pretty cool.
No, you're safe. You're safe. This is military related. Me, I'm probably gonna get fucked for this one.
I'm
Or
Mexican.
not. So one thing I've always thought was weird with the military recently was when they're introducing women to combat arms. I have no issues with. Totally cool. Whatever. Different standards for combat arms.
The big no because it sucks because like here's our standards, which is running PT test, rucksack, and they're not adhered to the same standard of like pull-ups. They just have to do a hanging pull-up versus we have to do 5 pull-ups as a male. Those are the standards that get different. And you're like, what the fuck? This is completely weird if they're going to be fighting.
If I get
side.
shot and I can't move, can somebody carry me?
Sorry, Barbie doll's not carrying 220-pound bag.
I love the idea. I've seen, don't get me wrong, I know a couple women that are now at this point in combat arms, and they're built stronger than me, 100%.
Oh, 100%.
Fucking amazing.
I've met them.
But it's weird. When you come to combat arms, it feels so weird to have different standards. Yeah,
This
tell
is
me
what-
about
yeah.
it. Yeah,
I was like, can you blur me out for the rest of this
I
conversation?
mean, no. To be fair,
Put a fuzzy line over
So
TweaK. Save
TweaK,
him.
you were talking about hating women earlier.
yeah.
Why?
IRA.
You're just blowing up women? What, you just outside women's shelter just fucking playing car bombs?
There it is. I was waiting to see how the IRA was going to be brought into this, and boy, oh boy, am I glad you did it. And
You're readjusting, you're unplugging your
Yeah.
mic.
just unplug the mic and walk away.
Show's like, cut the fucking feed.
when I get nervous, I like fidget.
I always feel bad because I'm like, like I don't worry about fucking anything coming against
Yeah,
them.
but we're on Twitch.
I know, and you're white. You're
Yeah.
way different to me.
That's actually, I remember like somebody came in, and I'm not going to mention it, but sure you people could imagine in recent years there was a very large topic of, there was actually multiple very large topics to talk about. And somebody came in and asked me about it, and I said, I am white and I'm straight and I do not have any place in this conversation. And so I'm not going to mention it. Yeah.
White, straight male.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Your opinion doesn't matter. Like, realistically, shut up.
Yeah.
Stop talking.
I just,
Which is crazy to me. Like, I'm like, man, I want to hear everyone's. Like, I don't give a shit.
I like,
Period. I was watching.
opinion on what though? Like, I need specifics here before I say something really bad.
Well, it was like Dave Chappelle skit. I was watching that earlier when he was talking about going into Pah Pies, and it's like, but
what?
going into Pah Pies?
Popeyes?
Yeah, Pah Pies.
Popeye's chicken?
Popeye's chicken. Dave Chappelle going into Popeye's chicken.
Well, you said pie pie. I was like,
I
what
always
the
say
fuck's
pie-
a pie pie?
Pie Pie the Sailor Man.
Popeye the Sailor Man. I remember that when I was a kid and say Popeye the Sailor Man. Like, what?
Sorry, school. Shut the fuck up. But there's a whole skit on that. He's like, it's fucking words. I don't give a shit. He's like, I walk into Popeyes and there's a fucking KKK member and that's their new thing. It's like fucking KKK member serving. He's like, walked up. He's like, yeah, fucking number one. Boom. And the guy's like, what else you want? Bleep. He's like, well, or he's like, do you want 2 biscuits with, or do you want a biscuit with that, you dirty beep? And he's like, I mean, I thought it came with one. He's like, I don't give a fuck what he's saying. That dude's serving my food. I just want my goddamn pipe.
These pie pies.
Speaking of this skit, I have a funny little story to tell you guys. So, a long time ago, my brother moved to South Africa. He had like a girl he met like in England when he was there, and like they moved down because she was from there. So me and my family went to visit. So South Africa is really cool, except it's kind of scary at the same time because as soon as I went to passport control, this was the first part of the story. So I go through passport control, and as I'm grabbing my passport back from the enormous black dude behind the counter, really nice guy,
African.
Oh,
The enormous
sorry.
African guy.
I'm joking. Well, don't even. Like, you got uncomfortable for a second. You apologize.
I was like,
Fluck, rewind, play that back in slow motion of him just apologizing with horror in his face. He's like, sorry.
I was like so sure I had that right, and you made me question myself. So fuck you. Sorry. So this massive black dude was giving me back my passport, and he grabbed my hand, and he looks at me and he goes, "Yo, white boy, don't go anywhere at nighttime on your own." And like he was like
accent.
staring. Whatever. I don't care. I'm over it. Whatever. Dude's like staring into my eyes. And then I get out of there. We go to this one place, and it's like my brother's friend has a bar there. We were eating there like every day. And then my mom and I were like, "Oh, we saw a KFC in town. Let's go there for breakfast." We're like, "Okay." So we walked into a KFC, and I shit you not, in South Africa, in a place called Port Alfred, which is a majority like black town, I believe. And we walked in there, and there was all hustle bustle. It was like loud. Everyone was talking. People were getting their food. And then like we walked in, the two milkiest Irish people in existence.
I hate we're using the word milky to describe
Milk crickets.
Yeah. I swear to God, I felt like I just walked into like a Tarantino movie. The entire place silent, and everybody stopped and looked at us like we were like from fucking Mars. Looked like us a bunch of glip-glops walking in.
Goddamn glip-glops out here doing it.
Good usage of the word.
yeah. And dead silence. And we were standing there, and I looked at my own and I went, "We should go." And she goes, "Yeah, we should go." And then we turn around and walk.
This is so much more awkward.
They all started laughing at us as we walked out of the KFC. And it was still one of the funniest things that ever happened to me in my life. We should have stayed, obviously.
100%. It's so much more awkward.
Yeah.
'Cause then they
man.
think, like in their head, you're like, "Oh my God, these people hate white people. Okay, we're leaving." In their head, it's like white people walk in. In their head, it's like, "Oh, these white guys are like, the blacks are here. We gotta go."
Oh, no, it's not like that. It's not like that. It's not like that. It's not like that. You said that. I didn't say that.
He said that. He said that.
That's what all their mind went to.
Oh, God. I'm just thinking, maybe that's what my mom thought.
It's a generational thing.
Yeah,
It's a generational thing.
Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah, no, I don't want to tell that story anymore. I used to like that story.
I can't tell that story anymore. This is what Eli does. He takes a wonderful thing that you have as a childhood memory and he ruins it. Ruins it.
Oh, it's fucked
Thanks,
forever.
Eli.
Oh, no.
Here we go again.
I just love that image. Now the
Son of a bitch.
Someone to animate that for us, please.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I want to see that in animation form.
Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm crying.
Yep.
Oh, I'm okay. I'm fine.
Are you? Are you okay?
No.
No, me neither. This is every episode. I'm like, well, is this the last one?
I want to talk about the weather again.
Eli,
I can't do this for this episode getting demonetized.
Oh, Jesus.
Thank God we waited for an hour in before we started getting real spicy.
Only the real ones will see this.
Dude, it's weird. We've been trying to figure out the YouTube. Like, we only know one thing that will like
All right,
mix us.
real quick. For everybody who's still listening, I got to talk about YouTube real quick. First of all, we try to upload every Wednesday. It gets uploaded Tuesdays or Wednesday mornings, and normally we're okay. Recently, YouTube has been not restricting, but
Limiting.
limiting our monetization or our ads or anything like that, which means the worst part is not the money thing. Like we're trying to get money. No, it destroys our reach and engagement. It means that you guys will not see this video if we make it public. So we've been having to hold them till later on Wednesday or Thursdays, and in some very rare cases till fucking Friday.
Yeah.
These manual reviews have been just absolutely ruining us because people have been asking me about this review shit.
I
last 3 weeks.
have a trick for you guys.
We already
already
upload
do all
like
the
5
tricks.
episodes at the
Yeah.
same time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We do
No.
the matter. So we
Shit.
upload the same thing. It's review.
I talk about this on my stream all the time. I'll show people our dashboard where there's like 5 episodes and we're like, we have 1 that's green and we have 3 under review. Like,
And-
I've been trying to explain how that works so people understand it a little bit more, like what's going on.
Under review is not like, oh, they're gonna see in 2 hours. It is a fuck.
It's
we
been
had
like a
one
24 hour.
Didn't we have one that took? You remember that one?
We had
asked-
one that was 3 days.
No, remember the clean one that took like 20 days to get.
Oh yeah. No. It was a couple. It wasn't
Jesus.
20. It was like a week and a half. But
You know what's really funny too? Like, how much would you guys pay to just have a guy for you at YouTube
yes.
to just
Fucking Christ.
You know what I
yes.
mean? Do you know how much money they could be making? But how many
We didn't even talk
YouTubers
about our
are?
last episode? Oh my
The
fuck.
last episode,
Fuck, put up
literally.
the sensual dancing.
We got flagged last episode for fucking sexual contact.
Sexual acts and sensual dancing in a professional environment
and nudity.
How do you
Bro,
feel about
I mean,
this?
like, hold on, let me just real quick. Let me go down one more button. Like, they flagged our episode with sexual acts or acts using toys to what's the word?
Remote sex. Because Baddie thought
like
we had a fucking
improvise like no, it's thank you. Simulated sex acts using toys, sensual dancing, stripping, nudity. I was like,
none of it applied to us.
we were dudes sitting around a table, and then the other one was like swearing in the first 15 seconds, and I was like,
We've
I said the
mark.
word fuck once, completely bleeped and censored.
Yeah.
Nothing else. I'm like, what just happened?
So, and that's in the first 5 minutes we do. Fluck does an amazing job. So you're having
All right, he does an all right job.
fuck you, Fluck.
Keep him fucking
your little
grounded.
cum
Fuck you.
trophy.
Got a biscuit in the mail for you, Caleb.
Fluck.
Sorry, Fluck.
We
Sorry.
don't name him.
Sorry.
He's not a real person.
I never call him Fluck. I always call him.
But
Sorry. Anyway.
it's crazy because you're
Jesus Christ.
He's like, God damn it.
We like yelling at Fluck.
That's fair. He is a bit of a.
There
Oh,
we
you're
go.
going to want to bleep that. YouTube does not like that word I just said. I'm so sorry.
The word love is now definitely a big no-no.
But
Yeah.
it's weird because we have episodes. Our softest episodes are the ones that usually get like demonetized. Because I've had episodes, Baddie's not on, and there is.
I'm the voice of reason for the podcast.
Yeah, but if
which
it's
is depressing.
Me and Brandon will just be like,
Baddie's not here.
racist jokes.
I don't know why. I just imagine you and Brandon chasing each other around the table, like dragging your nose.
knocking over shit. Same with Cody. It's just like, it's fucking chaos. So, and those are always just like, green.
Bro, it makes
Green
I'm starting
thumbs
to
up.
think YouTube hates gingers. That's really what I'm thinking.
And then, but we have, it's all over the place. And then people will be like, why don't you upload to 2 different platforms? Because another video platform is no one fucking uses them. You guys are naming shit I don't even know. Guess what I do for a living? Fucking social media. If I've never heard of a platform and you're like, uploaded that, no. If I haven't heard of it, fucking what? 10 people are going to watch the video. It doesn't make sense. It's just a platform that gets uploaded and somebody could grab it ahead of time, re-upload it to YouTube. That could get monetized or not monetized. And then they can push
Just
that
people
before
stealing
us.
content. That's
Yeah,
all it
and we
is.
don't want
Yeah.
that. So it's this battle that, trust us, we are trying to figure shit out. I was on with a rep. That's the only reason. The last episode was not bad.
Dude,
with
the episode
your
was, so first of all, yeah,
your narrator,
your narrator episode was so anime video game tape. It was wonderful. Great fucking episode. Immediately.
6 hours, like if that. Limited. But then the other one stayed green the entire time when we never launched. And then I had to get on the next day. I was like, hey, what the fuck? Blah, blah, blah. That's the one for nudity and all that shit. And I was like, hey, none of this happens. They look at it. They're like back and forth. Like, oh, we're going to review this again. Sorry about this. Because when they review it once, you cannot.
You can't argue it.
So once you hit the manual review button, you're screwed.
Yeah,
Yep.
100%.
Yeah.
Either
Do you think it's
green or
just
you're fucked.
Do you think it's just because like some guys at work and it's like coming up on 5 p.m. at YouTube headquarters? He just finished watching his 30th like reaction video, 15-minute long reaction video, and then he's like about
He
to
just
clock
watched
out.
all of Brandon Harris
Yeah,
Darwin Awards. He's like, Brandon, no, they're friends with Brandon. No.
No, but so it's coming up on 5 p.m. He's like, okay, I got one more video to do, and he puts it on. It's like an hour and a half long podcast. He's like, fuck! no fucking way is this going true.
He just
There's
spent
no
a
way.
day watching nude yoga on YouTube.
Yeah, naked yoga. Oh,
Well, that's why
God.
we wait till later because they're contractors that review everything.
Yeah,
So it's just like, are you getting fucking?
Are you getting somebody that
Joe Bob
enjoys you?
that don't give a shit? Are you getting Karen? Are you getting
Yeah.
fucking Clarita from California? Like you have all these different people, and you're like, who's gonna say this?
And
is the
chlamydia and syphilis are out here reviewing too.
And you so you're just like, fuck my life. Who are we gonna get? Who am I gonna talk to? And just fucking roll the dice.
So what? They just rolled that job out to just whoever to like review videos.
Yeah. I mean,
That's
I had a
ridiculous.
friend back in the day who used to review. He was a content moderator for Facebook. Yeah. Oh man, bro.
Because like,
The
dude,
videos they would
Facebook,
tell me about.
dude, that was like Live Leak, but worse.
Yes,
Like,
straight
yeah.
up. The amount of murder and death. He was like, this sucks. But at the same time, they just sit on a computer, like just desensitize.
I mean, there was a reason why terrorist organizations used to upload their videos to Facebook
Yeah.
because it was like the place to go at the time, I guess. Yeah, that's
Live leaking that. Like,
yeah.
now we're seeing if AI is. It's interesting because that's what we think with like IG or anything that flags content with guns. We've seen in the past.
oh
when
man,
they
we
had
were just
that,
talking about it today. Yeah.
and they had that glitch. Oh man, this was 3 years ago. I want to say almost 4 years ago, where it showed IG at the time. You'd upload an image. Boom. What happened with the gun community? It was upload images, and the image didn't pop up. What's popping up is what the AI detected in the image.
Yeah.
So it was gun, women, bikini, boom. So that way it knew.
They're flag, their keywords, their tag words, their hot
Oh.
words
But
that,
they-
that would flag the photo.
So
Okay.
it wouldn't, but it wasn't the keywords. It would just look at the image automatically. And there's a firearm in this
Yeah.
fucking.
Oh, so
push
that's what would get
shadow
uploaded:
ban.
women, bikini, fire.
So it would do that automatically just based off the AI image, and
Yeah.
then it knew because like Facebook and IG do not like good content. If you want to get shadow banned, post IG to post.
Don't.
Yeah.
No, don't do it. Don't post gun shit. There's a reason neither of us post a lot of gun stuff anymore is because like the moment you do
You're screwed.
for like 60 to 90 days, literally you can watch the drop off after 90 days. You can see it immediately pick back up.
Watch.
Jesus.
Okay. Look, cut to his perspective.
Don't.
I will show you. So I emailed them to get unshadow banned. I was like, hey, this is fucked up. I'm not like, what the fuck's going on? And about 5 days later, I got to watch when I got unshadow banned, and holy shit, I was like,
Your engagement.
oh
So
mother
for those
of
who know what we're talking
God.
about is on Instagram or Facebook or most platforms, if you post gun stuff, you get shadow banned. Shadow banning means your engagement, your reach. When you post something, your job for content creators, people won't see it. It's not pushed out anymore. It's very limited to people manually looking for your content, which is a very small number. So Eli here reached out to them and was like, hey, why is this happening to me? And it got fixed,
Yeah.
which is very unlikely.
Holy fucking shit.
So the graph he's showing shows a lot of small bumps.
Wow.
And then automatically it goes whoop.
Yeah.
And what's even
Then it
more
spikes
crazy
after the fact, after this
is
phone call,
when you
after
see
the gun content stops.
So I wish it would show non-followers versus non-followers versus followers. Now see how it's even. There's some here that used to be like if you look at a lot of individuals,
My old stuff, yeah.
none of this happens. So those white checks where it's like unfollowers are looking at your content, non-existent. No one outside of your follows will see anything.
And even then, most of your followers won't see it either.
Dude, that's just like YouTube. Like if you're subscribed to YouTube, like sometimes you just don't see what they upload.
Yeah, no.
That's why
like-
we're strict on a lot of stuff we do here. So we're not like going out to the range shooting guns. There's like unsubscriber stuff like that because we don't want
Oh no, don't
YouTube
make
will-
stuff.
you guys will
also.
stop seeing our videos.
Yeah.
Fucking politics. Nope.
Yeah,
like-
nope.
And a lot of I don't give a fuck about politics. Like I love it in
Eli
Star
cares.
Wars. I love it.
He
in
cares so much.
So much. So much. But outside of it, I'm like, I don't fucking care. I don't want to bore you guys or what you guys see and hear every day. I'm like, it's the
Yeah.
worst shit in the world.
That's like when you're streaming and like somebody comes in and they start talking about something really political. I'm like, I'm sitting here in my underwear playing Tarkov, and you think this is a good time to start talking about some fucking government administration? I don't care.
like-
Fuck off.
Let
Like-
me have my little peace and quiet escape, please, for the love of... What do you mean you
'Cause then,
don't
dude-
care about this? No, I do. I just want a minute where I'm not bombarded by it.
Because like I know when I started, like the whole reason I wanted to get into it was because I used to use other people's content to like get
Escape.
away from that shit.
Yeah.
Because like
Content is an escape.
I'm not going to say I had a really shitty childhood. Like I did have a good childhood, but like, you know, I had
Okay,
times where I was
rub it
sad
in.
and shit.
He
You
had a
know,
dirt
whatever, you
floor.
know. Yeah, I lived in
your
a really...
dad was playing fucking Lord of the Rings. Guests are eating.
I lived in a really nice house. But anyway, But you know, like I used to watch other content creators to like, you know, stop thinking about shit. You know, my parents were fighting or fucking, you know, my girlfriend broke up with me. I'm just kidding. I never had a girlfriend.
He's a gamer, guys.
But yeah, like that's why I got into it. So it's like, dude, I know when people come to like my Twitch chat and they want to hang out, like they don't want to fucking talk about that shit either. It's like if the day that like something really fucking bad happens and somebody comes in and immediately like, it was like recently, fucking what's his name? Somebody
Andrew,
died.
Oh,
no, not Andrew Tate. Who gives a shit about him?
literally nobody.
But yeah, somebody died and somebody come in and it was like really good vibes, and then they come in and say, he died, and I'm just like, oh well, thanks for fucking ruining the mood. You know, it's just like
I just said this. I was like, somebody comes in your chat, they're like, "Hey man, how you doing? Not to ruin the mood, but my girlfriend died. My dad broke up with me." Like,
And you're like,
it's like, thanks for the trauma, bro.
you should do next time is just like ban him as quick as you can and just pretend it never happened and just keep going.
I do that all the time. When I read chat, I don't want to, I'm like, what's up, everyone? Like, I just go, I don't even ban. I'm like, I just read the next comment.
Yeah.
Don't trauma dump on
dude,
people. We're not your therapists.
I'm pretty guilty of skipping some comments too, and then they just like keep reposting. I'm just I just don't see it. You know, it's nope. Sorry,
you don't
dude.
get a second repost in my chat.
Yeah. Oh, really? No. Oh, okay. That's fair.
You usually don't get a first, so.
Yeah, I'll give you
I
that.
just don't care. I'm like, man, whatever. Everyone can say whatever. I'm just not gonna read it. Or
because it doesn't take much for me. Because like, especially when drops is on you, it's just like,
oh, drops.
yeah, it's gone. I missed it.
It's just into the ether forever, and I don't have to deal with it. It's great.
Like, I ain't dealing with this shit. No, it's. I want to go to streamers. I want to watch content. My content is very like anime, movie shit, funny shit, scenes from movies.
We're nerds.
Yeah, and I'm like, this is all
We're
I
nerds
care
who like
for.
guns. That's it. That's the tagline. We're nerds who like guns.
Guns and animated titties.
Oh God,
America.
America.
There's nothing more American than guns and anime titties. Put the titties on the guns. Let's go. make the titties guns. I'm ready. Austin Powers. They did it. I'm here for it. Let's go, man.
Titty guns and shoot milk. Hell yeah.
my God.
Sorry. Sorry.
You guys are giving me skit ideas right now.
I almost killed Baddie.
I wasn't ready for the milk guns.
Yeah, but it's way better when you're just like, hey, I'm having a good time. You fucking, if you want to go watch political shit, go fucking enjoy it elsewhere. Never gonna be us. Probably never gonna be you. Not like, man,
TweaK's gonna be a political
Not really,
streamer.
no. I
Tomorrow.
have my moments where I'll talk about political shit a little bit, but like it usually ends with, all right, everyone shut the fuck up. We're going back to playing games.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's it. And then if people keep talking, I ban them because it's like,
Every now and then you gotta drop the cock, but like,
well,
that's it.
it's just as well because I feel like as us, like people want to hear what we have to say about shit. So I'll just do,
Constantly.
I'll do like the little spiel just to shut everyone the fuck up. And then it's just like, yeah, because I don't want to talk about it in the first place because it's not my fucking job. Don't fucking listen to streamers for their political opinions because we're morons. Same reason we're not doctors. We don't know what that weird growth on your hip is. We can't help you with that. Go to a fucking doctor.
Man, I'm so sad. What should I do? I'll see a therapist.
Yeah.
I'm sad.
Yeah, I'm sad too. See these? These keep me happy. You see this? This helps. Wash the down. That's the happy tablets.
Baddie, how are you doing so good now? Alcohol. We're just assholes like you guys, man. We need help too.
I thought my son was just weird until the doctor told me.
BetterHelp.com.
My son's just weird. I don't know what's wrong. The doctor had to diagnose it. I was like, oh, this explains everything.
Wait, we don't just self-diagnose each other with autism anymore? That's not.
We're just looking at each other.
Yep.
Casting
Wait,
spells.
looking at each other?
No, yeah,
Not
sorry,
autistic.
sorry. Yeah,
Thank you.
It's very autistic people don't make eye contact.
Oh really?
No, try.
I've actually
Go
never.
look right in the eyes.
He won't.
I have never actually met somebody who has autism. Never. I don't
You
think.
just met my son.
Well, yeah, but except your son. Like outside of this.
Oh
he's
man,
right there.
You're gonna
you
get
know?
canceled because now somebody's like, "We met. I have it."
No. First, it was the blacks, and you walked out of the Pah Pies.
Thank you for watching the Subscribe podcast. As always, we have Eli Doubletap, myself, Baddie, and of course our friend TweaK, who's never gonna come back. TweaK, where can we find you? Where are all your socials? List the place for all these idiots to come bother you now.
Twitch.tv/TweaK, the main place. TWEAK.
And what about your YouTube channel?
Just type in TweaK, you'll find me. Oh, TweaK IRL vlog channel.
There you go.
Help that, please.
You're probably going to see some cool stuff with us there. You should probably go check it out. And maybe go check out the Patreon after, because there's going to be an after show and we're going to harass TweaK more and make him say things he's going to regret.
Do it. We're going to say really racist shit.
Yeah. Okay, go get blackface on.
And then it cuts out.